Hi viewers, welcome to the channel. If you're here for the first time, I am River Guide and I do a lot of how-to videos. Sometimes it's things I've done in the past many times. Other times I'm experimenting the first time for myself and learning a new skill. So today I'm going to take you on a refurbishment of a Nexgrill. So let's take a look. So I picked up this Nexgrill. It's got 5 burners. But look at these heat shields. Man, they've seen better days. So we're going to get rid of these. And I have ordered some parts on Amazon. And we're going to be replacing those heat shields and these 4 or 5 igniter tubes. If you're rehabilitating an older grill like this, you want to check the pan and the greased bin here, see what condition they're in. For parts on Amazon for a 5 burner repair, you can buy these tubes, the shields, and new wiring for your sparkers for about $20 right now. Maybe you can find them on sale for about that price. A drip pan, they make adjustable pans for $27 to $35. So you want to check those. When I looked at the drip pan on this unit, it looked pretty good. There was some surface rust, so I sprayed that with some high temperature paint. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Now, the pan, that was another story. That when I was cleaning that, I actually broke through one of the side walls. So I ended up repairing that with some JB weld and repainting. Now if you're having problem with a sparker, all you need to do is unscrew this. Make sure your battery is good. But there's a nut on here, and if you unscrew that nut, you'll be able to remove the sparker unit and replace it. So right here is the sparker unit. It's got all the wires coming to it. We'll be pulling those wires out with a pair of pliers. And you'll see some zip ties down along here that holds the wires up. We'll be cutting those off. And your tubes, they come across here and connect to a tube. And this is where the gas comes across and into the tube. I see one of our ties over there is already broken. It's a bit of an awkward position to try to film in. But if you wiggle these contacts, you should be able to pull them out. So I'll do that and be right back. Well, after thinking about this for a second, I thought it might be easier to show this operation if I just took the sparker unit out. And it's probably going to be easier to hook things up that way. So here you can see the back of it. And now it'll be a lot easier to pull these out. Now one of these goes to the side burner. It really doesn't matter where the wire goes from the 5 burners plus the 6th side burner, just so long they're connected into the sparkers. Now with a lot of these units, you're going to have some rust through problems. And you see there's a pin here connected to a pin. What we want to do is straighten that little pin wire so we can pull out the pin. These might snap off on you since they're rusty. We got that out. Lift that off and pull the wire out. If you need to, get in there with a wire brush and clean that off. And we're going to continue across here pulling all those pins. If things are sticking, give them a tap, break it free. While not 100% necessary, I attached that clip holder with some JB Weld and put a plate on the back, and we'll spray paint that to match. Well, Amazon said they would be here by 4 o'clock today, and it was 4:04. And we got a delivery. So these cords are different lengths. Obviously the shorter cord will go here since it's closest to the burner, so we'll figure out which goes which. And on the burners, you'll see some holes here. Those holes we want to line up with these little tabs. So that's probably going to go on there like so. What I didn't notice is that when you orient it in this position, the sparker ended up being on top. I think they probably want it to be on the bottom, and it doesn't come with any directions. So I'm going to move this clip, take it off, and reorient that to the bottom. Connect that side. And we'll do that to all of them. So you notice on that hole, the bottom has a cutout. And that's what this is going to go into. So what I do is feed my wire end first. And then make sure this slides onto the port where the gas comes out. And then this end will go up here where our clip was attached. So we'll finish this out. Last thing to do on the top of the grill is put these pins back in place. If you're having trouble getting pins in, you may need to bend this out a bit, and that way it will lower the angle. And then your pin should go in. Okay, now reattach all of our wires to the sparker. Before I tie up my wires, I want to just check, make sure everything is working. So we're going to light one pipe at a time. With this light, you probably can't see it, but they are all lighting. Okay, we're good. Tying up these wires, I think will be a lot easier if you can turn your grill on its side so you can get access rather than trying to lay on your back. And Kind of get this stuff tied up. Last thing to do is put in the heat shields. Well, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you learned something today, and if you did, if you found this video informative, please consider giving it a thumbs up and like and subscribe for the next how-to video. Total cost on this repair and refurbishment was about $20 from Amazon. If you would have needed a grease tray, that's an additional $30, $36 perhaps. So when you're looking at costs for a new grill, $350, $450, you know, you can spend about 1/10 of that and fix up your existing grill as long as the body's not all rusted out. Again, thanks for tuning in today. Hope to see you later.